with some bombs, and Muslims will
Emotional damage.
Muslims will be emotionally damaged, baby. So let's do this. All right. Sorry for this, guys. Yeah. Say yeah, guys. In the Islamic books, we find Aisha. This is Aisha herself, breastfeeding the men of Mecca and Medina. How many Muslims know this? How many Muslims, especially the Sunni Muslims out there, know this? Because the Shia always expose Ayusha, the milk cow. Now, some people might say, hey, Rob, wait, smart people. There are some smart people always who will come with some critique and say, Rob, how can Aisha breastfeed if she was only 9 years old? If she was a young child, and we know that when Muhammad died, she was 18 years old. Well, hello, according to Islam, everything goes, is possible. Remember, in Islam, a woman can carry a child in her womb for up to a limited number of years. Some scholars said 4 years, other scholars said 5, 6 years, some scholars said 7 years, others said 10 years. So everything is possible, brother, because Muslim women are a different kind of species in Islam. They are different kind. Maybe they are aliens. I don't know. Manadri. We don't know. Right? Allahu Alam, where these women in Islam come from. So yeah, they are like elephants. They can carry a child in their womb for many years. They are like elephants, right? And they, even at a young age, they will leak milk, semen out of their breasticles, remember? So everything is possible in Islam. All right. Remember, women in Islam have also semen. Men have semen coming from their backbone, and women in Islam have milk coming out of their, okay, breasticles. Rob.
Emotional damage.
I know. I feel you, Muslims. I know. Oh, no. Got milk? Got milk? Yeah. All right. Here's the proof. All right, ready, guys? Here's the proof that Ayusha used to breastfeed the young men, the boys, the men, the adult boys, right, who already had their puberty, the young men, the men who used to come and see her. And we can find this in a tafsir book. So tafsir, guys, for the Quran, volume 4 of this book by Ibn Ashur, called Ibn Ashur, the scholar, the Maliki scholar, the giant Maliki scholar, Ibn Ashur, the Mufassir, in his book called Tafsir for the Quran, Tafsir al-Tahrir wa Tanwir, for Surat Al Nisa, chapter 4. So he's going to explain for Surah 4, which is An Nisa, the woman, okay? Tafsir, guys, not some shish kebab book. So this is a giant scholar, and his book is famous for explaining the Quran, the commentary. If we go to page 297 on top, do you see it? Surat Al Nisa, the chapter of the woman, chapter 4, that is. Chapter 4, okay, Surat Al Nisa. We scroll down on this page 297, we see the following in the Arabic. وَكَانَتْ Aisha. Aisha was the mother of the believers when she wanted someone, إِذَا أَرَادَتْ أَنْ يَدْخُلْ, if she wanted a man to come and see her, إِذَا أَرَادَتْ أَنْ يَدْخُلْ عليها أحد الحجاب أرضعته. What does that mean, Rob? The Arabic speakers know what that means, but I was, I was trying to be humble, and I gave you also here in the bottom, because Muslims won't dare to translate this. Look what it says here in my English translation for the Arabic. If Aisha, the mother of the believers, al-Mu'mineen Aisha, the milk cow, wanted a man to enter upon her, she breastfed him. Aisha was a milk cow, Rob? Yes. Maybe you want to take a screenshot, guys. Go ahead. Take a selfie. Aisha, like her sisters, was breastfeeding the young men, the boys and the men of Mecca and Medina. Now, on top of that, look here. Look what it says here. After arda'athu. So after breastfeeding him, the young boy. And this is by the permission of who? By the permission of who? Whose permission? Muhammad's permission. Muhammad's permission. Muhammad, look. ذلك من إذن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم. May Allah's prayers be upon Muhammad. So Muhammad was commanding Aisha, the cuckold himself, Muhammad, a man like Muhammad who has no honor and no dignity, yet they claim he's the final prophet. Guys, try not to go crazy. Muslims want to convince us that Muhammad is the final prophet. He is the best example. Yet Muhammad, the cuckold, this guy, this clearly not a man. What kind of man forces his wives to breastfeed men, other men? Imagine, guys, Muhammad is commanding Aisha to do that. Here, this part, here. ذلك من إذن النبي, by the permission of Muhammad, the Prophet of Islam. Ya Aisha, Muhammad said, Ya Aisha, go breastfeed the men. You are a milk cow. I want you to take out your boobies. Show them to me. I mean, the men of, if I was a Muslim man, a young man, I would immediately, when I heard that my mother Ayusha is going to breastfeed me and I have a beautiful beard, I would go immediately knocking on her door. Imagine the lines, guys, the lines in front of the house of Aisha. I mean, all the men wanted to get breastfed. Got milk?
Emotional, damn it!
Imagine all these rows, guys, in Mecca and Medina when Aisha, it was her day to breastfeed the young men. Try not to get crazy, guys. Muhammad, the cuckold Muhammad, who has no honor and dignity, forcing his wives to breastfeed the young man. And this is not the only reference, guys. As you see, this is the reference that you see, right? Tafsir al-Tahrir wa Tanwir by Ibn Ashur in his tafsir for the Quran, for Surat Al Nisa, the chapter of the women, chapter 4, volume 4. This is not the only reference. Watch. Here is another one. Here is a different book called Fath al-Mun'im, for the explanation, Sharh Sahih Muslim. So this is a giant scholar, right, who wrote a tafsir collection for explaining the collection of Sahih Muslim, right? So this is the tafsir, basically, for the tafsir for Sahih Muslim collection of hadith, right? Like Fath al-Bari for Sahih al-Bukhari by Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani. Are you getting it, guys? So the scholars try to explain Bukhari, but also Sahih Muslim. So this scholar, famous Sunni scholar, Musa Shaheen Lashin, that's his name, the scholar, in his multi-volume book, in volume 5, Juz al-Khamis, that's the reference, guys, the explanation for Sahih Muslim, on page 600, page 622, here in the bottom, in the right bottom, 622 in Arabic, 622, we can find the following information. Let me read the Arabic. وكانت عائشة رضي الله عنها, may Allah be pleased with her, when Aisha wanted to do the following. ترى إن الرضاء أرضاء الكبير, ترى أن أرضاء الكبير يحرمه وأرضعت غلاما فعلا وكان يدخل عليها, and he was entering upon her. So it says here, actually, really, she gave her breasts to a young boy, a young man who just basically was already has some hair on his face and private part. Yeah. So when he used to enter upon her, she used to breastfeed him. But the other mothers of the believers, meaning the other wives of Muhammad, they did not want to have anything to do with that. So only Aisha, and listen guys, only Aisha used to do that. Aisha must have enjoyed it. Only Aisha used to breastfeed young boys. The rest of the wives of Muhammad didn't do it, according what is being said here. Okay, guys, take notes. Only Aisha was the milk cow. So let's say Aisha decided on Thursday to breastfeed the entire city of Medina. Picture yourself in front of her door, all the rows, all these young boys who wanted to come and breastfeed. To, let's say, hey, you know what? I just heard that Aisha, it's Thursday. I just heard that Aisha is going to breastfeed entire city of Medina. Let me fabricate a question, because remember, it's about questioning. If you have a question, you go to her house, right? We have a Muslim. Unbelievable, a Muslim. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, I'm a Muslim.
You're a Muslim. Welcome. What do you want to say to us?
Yeah, I mean, where's the chain of narration for these books? Are they authentic or not?
I don't know. You tell me. These are your books.
Yeah, they're my books, but I would say those opinions are weak.
Opinions are okay. Since you said it's weak, okay, prove it's weak.
I don't need to prove anything. You're the one who's claiming that this is what has happened when.
I'm not claiming. These are your books. Your books are claiming that. Don't put words in my mouth. I'm only showing your books.
Yeah, well, you're showing a strange book.
You know what? Can you do me a favor, bro? Can you call the giant scholar who, like Ibn Hajar, Musa Shaheen Lashin, that you see in front of you? Can you call him a munafiq, a liar and a deceiver, for saying this about Aisha? Go ahead.
What do you mean? Say it again.
Can you call him a liar, a deceiver, and a munafiq?
I don't even know him.
Okay. If you don't know him, sit down, boy, and maybe you can learn something. Don't call me. Don't ever call me if you don't know what we're talking about. And I want to also ask him about Ibn Ashur, because Ibn Ashur said the same. Why are you calling me if you have never read these books before? I just heard for the very first time that my mother Ayusha just breastfed the entire city of Medina and Mecca.